Welcome to the SinglePoint podcast, ticker symbol SING, where company management will be discussing new initiatives, including acquisitions, joint ventures, and new products, among other things.
Hello, this is Greg Lambrecht, the CEO of SinglePoint, and on today's podcast, I have with me Will Ralston, the president of SinglePoint. Welcome to the show, Will.
Thank you.
A couple things we want to talk about. The first one is we put an LOI out, I guess last week, that we were going to acquire a company called Dr. Feelgood, which is a distribution company in the cannabis space here in Phoenix. And we want to let everybody know that that acquisition has been done. And maybe you can talk to us a little bit about Dr. Feelgood and about their distribution, their revenues, and also a very exciting app that they have in line.
Yeah, well, it's a very exciting acquisition that we've successfully completed. Dr. Feelgood is headquartered here in Phoenix, Arizona, and runs a delivery business for distribution in the cannabis industry. And it's a great acquisition that's been positive revenue. They're growing month over month, and we're excited as we believe we've gotten in here on the ground floor for this distribution business that is growing in Arizona as well as in other states, and we look forward to utilizing your knowledge in distribution to grow this company even further. It really adds to our revenue and the success we've had in generating revenue by way of acquisition. In our last financials, we recognized a 378x compared to Q1. So that was attributed to our acquisition of Diggs Hydro. And now with this additional acquisition, we look to increase those revenues even further.
Yeah, well, Will, you bring up a couple of interesting points. The company, as you know, we've been really focused on acquiring companies to increase our revenues, and particularly in the cannabis space because, we feel that there's such huge growth there. So it's really exciting to report that we've acquired 3 companies that are in the cannabis space this year so far, and it's really increased our revenues and our profits. So our acquisition plan to get to revenues is working. One of the things that maybe we could tell our listeners today is that we have some other larger acquisitions in mind that hopefully we're going to be showing some LOIs out soon on. Can you talk about 2 in particular? And the ones I'm talking about, and we have to we can't mention any names, but we can just tell you the space. One is a very large online cannabis company that is doing significant revenues and profitability. And the other one that we want to talk about is a dispensary play that we're very excited about. So maybe you could just kind of briefly talk about those 2 things.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the first one being the online distribution and sales company is actually based here in Phoenix, and they have grown tremendously over the last 3 years. And what's beautiful about that is they are actually working in the sales and distribution of vape pens, among other things. So it would be a great parlay to tie in with our initial acquisition investment into Convectium. So there's a huge opportunity there, we believe, for SinglePoint. And the second one that we're very excited about is actually a consortium of dispensaries here in Phoenix that are looking to make the next move to grow and be able to have successful exits for a couple of the people that are looking to get out of there and move on to new ventures. So these being highly successful and well known around the Phoenix area, we're very excited about this potential opportunity for SinglePoint.
Yeah, that's great news, and again, that's what we're focused on, and it's working. I think we're going to talk a little bit about the stock. The stock has been doing extremely well with very good volume. And we seem to have settled in around 7-8 cents. So we're very happy with that. That allows us to be very aggressive with these acquisitions and get them cash and stock to do these deals. One of the other things is that we're in the process of securing quite a significant funding into the company. We can't quite talk about that, but you will be seeing some news about that in the future. And this is going to help with the cash portion we need to close these acquisitions. So SinglePoint, again, is just in a great spot. The other thing that I want to mention as well is we're just about done with having our 2016 audited financials finished. And when that happens, we're going to apply for, with the OTC, to use one of their exemptions and move up to the bulletin board. So that's in the works as well. So there's nothing but good things happen to SinglePoint. It's a great time to be an investor in SinglePoint, and just wanted to let the shareholders know what we're doing, and go Sing.
Thanks, Greg, and go Sing.